This is VK1HF, just showing you some stuff on the Flex radio there. So AGC up to 100. I'm only running one slice. This slice is turned off. You can see I can turn it on over here. Second slice now, and then you've got the two slices there, so I'll turn one off. So just got the receive slice and transmit connected to that one, nothing on this one. So just tonight for big signals on 40 meters, so I thought I'd show you some stuff. So you notice at the moment it's 2.7K audio bandwidth, or passband if you like. But you can see if I zoom in, these guys are obviously wider than that. So that's the way you can look at it and see if they're transmitting more audio than that. So I'll just turn it up. It's a classic sideband sound. I press up here. 2.9K. See up there, 2.9K. Here it sounds different. 3.3K. 4K. So it's a bit bigger than them.
There is, I don't know if you've noticed, but in your noise reduction too, there is a thing called the trained. It's like a trained version of noise reduction, and that cuts out a lot of noise. That cuts out nearly 100% of noise. I don't know if you've ever switched to the trained version of
They're just mucking around there with the different filters or different bandwidths, I guess. That's changing as I do this on the outside one. 2.7K is what I normally listen to. Turn it down, and then these signals tonight are really strong, so I'll turn that right off. I've got my AGCT cranked up to 100. So that's the outside. That's the outside of that. So I'll just make some noise. And of course, if you do a long press on this, mutes it. And as soon as you rotate it or long press it again, it'll come back. But you should be able to hear the sort of background noise behind it. And I'm going to back off the AGCT, which I sort of see kind of like the RF gain. So I'll just turn the volume there to get some sound back. So now I'm going to back off the AGCT. So pretty cool, you can see I've got there just the audio from these guys. It's a bit harsh actually, that audio. But really no static crashes in the background. If I turn up the AGC, I appreciate it's hard on the ears. I'm trying to make it, to make a point. I always have the AGCT on 100, but I think really, if you don't need it on 100, just back it up as much as you can, as long as you can get the signal through there. So that's that. So these guys are strong signals. So I've got two antennas on this radio. You can see I've got the RF gain here at -8. So I see that as kind of like the like attenuating. If I crank, I normally have it on 16 whatever the setting is, 16 dB or whatever. It's obviously massively strong now. Now I can leave it on that. I can back my display off a bit. Right, so I can change that with my display settings down the bottom here. But they're hugely strong signals, so I'm going to back them off. And just put them right down to -8. You know, really 0 is ideal. That's like nothing, no attenuation and no amplification. So I'm going to back it off to -8 because they're so strong. And there you go. What else do I want to show you? That's about it, I think. I'll probably just go through this, I suppose, the display settings. So see how it's going down here slowly at the moment. So if I increase the rate, see it's feeding up there a lot faster. And down here, if I want to come back to a previous, like if I saw a station pop up, see that station there has dropped off. I want to tune to that frequency, I can go like this and go back to where that guy was. That's not going to work, but I can tune across to there to get on frequency. And then when he comes back up, I'll be on his frequency. So that's kind of handy sometimes to do that. You might see a station pop up over here and you just missed them, but you want to be on the frequency for when they come back. That's kind of cool. And of course, you can change your levels here as well. Second pan adapter. And I normally have the rate back about here. And change the colours, muck around with that. I usually change my gain a bit depending on the time of day and what's going on with the frequency, but that's pretty normal for how I have it. And interesting to see the difference between two antennas. So these guys are like S9 plus 10. Can I lock this focus? I can actually. S9 plus 10, and if I change to antenna 2, actually I'll put antenna 1 back on and receive, and I'll have it at 0 dB. So we'll say that's a S9 plus 10. And I'll change the antenna. That's about a S8. So that's the difference between a Bushcom travelling wave dipole, horizontal, and the Titan Gap DX antenna. Quite interesting. So it's like from plus 10 dB over 9 to a S8. Just changing antennas. Okay.